Happy Tuesday, YouTube family, YouTube friends. I am back with six. They will train you. These companies have reached out to me and they are willing to train you regardless if you have experience or if you don't have experience. So make sure you have your resume ready to go and let me know in the comment section, one all the way to six, which companies you're going to apply for, because that really helps me when I go out and research these jobs. You know that there is room at the table for everybody to get a job. So it is 2024 and I want to see everybody get a job. I want your test to turn out to be a testimony. So go ahead and get your resume together and go ahead and submit it. Y'all know that I get excited every single day about sharing these jobs because I want everybody to get a job. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and talk about the first job here. The first job number one, is with Influx Careers. They're currently seeking lead RC vendors management to work from home. And when you scroll down, the pay is $16.33 to $30.68 an hour. This company, according to hiring manager, they're going to train you even if you have experience or if you don't have experience. So you need to go ahead and apply. This position is remote within the United States. And when we scroll down, I'm just trying to figure out, to get a little bit more information about the job. This job only requires a high school diploma or equivalent, even though it says 4 years of high volume multidisciplinary experience in billing, insurance collection, follow-up, and denials appeals. You can always put that information in Google, and there's going to be tons of videos that's going to appear and walk you through, because they're going to train you anyway on how to do this job. Now, when we dive in a little bit deeper about what you're going to do, is you're going to assist with training and mentor new and current global employees on policy, procedures, and systems. You're going to perform high volume quality analysis of global employees. And then when you go down a little bit further, you're going to ensure all escalate requests are identified, tracked, and resolved. And then you're going to prepare and mail claims to insurance carriers and or upload documents to other billing platforms. You're going to review response to and complete priorities, follow-up requests, and other duties are assigned. Now, when we go back, they're talking about you need to have a strong knowledge of insurance follow-up process, including but not limited to billing, collections, managed care, Medicare, Medicaid, workers' compensation, and commercial practice. Remember, all you have to do is put that in Google. There's going to be videos that's going to walk you through to get that basic knowledge. Also, they're talking about knowledge of EOBs, CPT, and ICD-10 codes, HCFIX, UB04s, HCPCS, DRGs. And then it doesn't say that you have to be a certified medical billing and coding. This is great if you want to become a medical biller and coder from home. This is something that you need to get in order to gain your experience, because you're around those codes every single day in EOBs. Even if you're not interested in medical billing and coding, this is a great healthcare position that you can go ahead and get started. Why? Because they're going to train you the way that they want you to do this job. And when you dive in a little bit deeper, they want you to have strong computer skills, including proficient with 10-key data entry, Microsoft Excel, and Word. Remember, go to Microsoft 365 training where you can learn that. Data entry, go to officialtypingtest.com where you can practice your data entry for free. And if this is something that you want to do, then make sure you go ahead and apply it today by clicking here. This company have a lot of openings. You can also explore within the company and see if there's any other remote jobs that you may be interested in. So let me know in the comment section which job that you can apply for. This is job number one. Now we're down to job number two. Okay, it is with the company Lex Consulting Group. They're currently seeking review coordinators to work from home. They have reached out to me, and I want to share this with my YouTube family and my YouTube friends here. And I'm scrolling down to see what the salary is. The salary is between 52K to 62K based on your experience and education, and that is around $25 to $29 an hour. Okay, you can always negotiate your salary at all times necessary. Now, when we dive in a little bit deeper, and I explain to them that my channel is all about non-phone work from home job leads that go out every single day. And they're saying that you will be on the phone a little bit, but it's not a call center where calls are after each other. Mainly it is where you'll be dealing with customers or people via email. But I just want to throw that out there. It may be a little phone, but again, according to the hiring manager, it's not a call center job. But when we go dive in a little bit deeper, the review coordinator responds to inquiries received by phone and email related to federal grant applications and peer review management. The candidate must be able to accurately communicate, provide response, document, and coordinate all requests. The review administrative assistant will also assist the operation team in support of data process and management activities for grant reviews, such as quality control, collating, and filing of documents. Now, the typical schedule is 5 days on, 2 days off, 40 hours per week, Mondays through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Okay. Now, when we dive in a little bit deeper into what you're going to be doing, they want you to have strong technical skills, possess a background in using the MS Teams and Zoom platforms, and ability to perform basic troubleshooting. They also want you to have excellent attention to detail in all tasks performed, including but not limited to generating reports, updating assisted templates, assisting with the application screening process, and other activities as related to the peer reviews. And then strong problem solving skills showcase your creative thinking and resolution management ability to stay adaptable and flexible. Okay. Now, again, you're going to have the comfortable working independently with minimal supervision in a work from home environment, meeting deadlines as assigned. Now, the qualification is just applicants should possess a minimum of a bachelor's degree in at least 2 years of project or program experience and coordinated data entry activities. Again, don't let bachelor's degree scare you away from the job, because there's a lot of people that are on these jobs and they don't have a bachelor's degree and they still get it. And that can happen to you. Like I always say, when you're walking in the favor of God, God can allow hiring manager, CEO of the company to overlook a lot of things to get you in that door where you can gain your experience and you can move on up like the Jeffersons. Okay. And then when you dive down a little bit further, when we go down a little bit further, they want you to have be professional written and verbal communications, must be comfortable working under strict deadlines, must be able to obtain public trust security clearance, hospitality background and advantage, and an understanding of and a prior experience with DocSign and advantage. Okay. So if this is something you want to do, then make sure you go ahead and apply today. And in order for you to apply, the interest candidate should submit a resume, reference, and cover letter to this email address. The cover letter should include the name of the position and start date availability. Please note, resume submitted without a cover letter will not be considered. So make sure you go ahead and check it out. They do have other positions you can look at right here. You can click right here. And I want to just throw it out there. If you need a reference and you for your application, feel free to use me. You can put my name down. If you don't have a reference, I would love to be a reference so you can go in and get that job. So if you want to use me, you're more than welcome to do so. So if you want to apply, go ahead and email your resume today. This is job number 2. Okay. Now, job number 3 is with the company Envision Healthcare. They're currently seeking Medicaid coding specialists to work from home. Okay. Now, when I scroll down, I am trying to see if the salary is listed, and I don't see the salary. Okay. I don't see the salary at all. So I take upon myself to research things when I'm uncertain, and I come up with 37,300 to 47,300 a year. That is around $17 to $22 an hour. It could be more depending on your experience, but again, that is a starting point. Now, when we dive in a little bit deeper on what you're going to do, the coding specialist will analyze medical records, abstract symptoms and diagnosis, translate them into CPT-4 and ICD-10 codes, abstracting all billable procedures and translating them into the correct system procedure codes, determine EM levels. Okay. When you dive in a little bit deeper here, you go down here, they're looking for someone that is curious, learning, seek out diversity of thought, listening, and openly ask questions, ask for feedback. They're looking for someone that serve patient, partner, communities, and each others with empathy, compassion, and respect. And then when you go down a little bit further, your responsibility is going to be daily coding, abstracting of symptoms, diagnosed and procedures from the medical records. And then also you're going to release or suspend charges as they occur in workflow. And then you're going to report all client physician documentations, issues to the coding supervisor, and then other duties as assigned here. Okay. And this job is a full-time job, and they're looking for high school like graduates. If you have a diploma, that's all you need. And then the qualification, it didn't say that you have to be certified or anything like that, or you have to have a CPC. All they're looking for someone is to be flexible with shifting daily priorities, handle a large volume of work, strong attention to details, medical terminology, HIPAA requirements. And again, it requires a high school diploma or general education. Associate degree in RHIT or medical coding or CPC is preferred. That means if you have it, that's great. If you don't, then don't worry about it. And if this is something that you want to do, then make sure you go ahead and apply immediately by clicking here where it says apply now. This is job number 3. So let me know in the comment section which job that you're going to apply for. Okay. Now we are down to this job here. We're going to be talking about game time. Okay. Game time right now is currently hiring right now. And I spoke about it before, but I just wanted just to throw that out there to you that they are still hiring and they're reaching out to me. Game time is that they're hiring for fun or fan happiness associates to work from home. This is a full-time position, okay? And when I scroll down, I'm looking for the salary, and the salary is between $18 and $20 an hour, okay? Now, when we dive in a little bit deeper about what you're going to be doing every single day on this particular job here, it says the Fan Happiness Associates is responsible for the direct support of Gains Time customers through various channels, including voice, chat, SMS, and email. The main focus of this role is to ensure Gains Time fans have a simple and fast purchase experience. The Fan Happiness Associates will report to the manager of Fan Happiness. Okay. So what you'll be doing is you'll drive fan loyalty as measured by NPS purchase surveys. And then you're going to meet or exceed service level goals. And they want you to be on time attendance, and other duties and responsibilities are assigned. Okay. And then when you go down, they're looking for you to be flexible and adaptable, okay? And available to work a flexible schedule between the hours of 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And you do not have to be in Pacific Standard Time to do this job. You can be in Central Standard Time according to hiring manager. Weekends and some holidays may be required. And then they're talking about all of these indicator scores here. Hiring managers say still apply anyway. They're going to train you anyway, regardless if you have experience or not. And then also, even though it says a bachelor's degree or equivalent experience required, they're saying still apply anyway, even if you don't have a bachelor's degree. And then 2 years of working in a contact center, providing direct support to fans via phone, email, and chat. It's going to be a little phone, mainly email and chat, according to hiring manager. Okay. And if this is something that you want to do, then make sure you go ahead and apply. Again, this company will provide your equipment. Your equipment setup is provided. And if this is something you want to do, then all you need to do is click right here where it says apply for this job. I'm going to say this is job number 4. Okay. Now we're down to job number 5. Job number 5 is with Belay. Okay. They're currently seeking virtual executive assistant to work from home, and the salary is $18 to $21 an hour. And again, this is part-time here. This is a part-time position, and they also are hiring for full-time positions as well. And when we dive in a little bit deeper again about what you're going to be doing here, again, it's 100% remote. And you're going to maintain executive appointments, calendars, email management, and organization, prepare a presentation in our spreadsheet. You're going to be dealing with social media management, creating structure, workflow processing, and then you're going to make travel arrangements such as booking flights, cars, and making hotel and restaurant reservation. Okay. And then these are the keywords that you need to implement into your resume so it can pass the applicant tracking system, like detailed ordering, proactive, trustworthy, and reliable, friendly, and professional communicator. All of those need to go into your resume. Now, bachelor's degree and experience working remotely is preferred. That means if you have it, that's great. If you don't worry about it. They want you to be available to work Mondays through Friday during business hours and able to dedicate at least 20 hours a week. Experience in administrative support role. Okay. So if this sounds like something you're able to do, then go ahead and apply. Again, you will be a 1099 contractor role, and they're accepting application for all residents of all states except these states. Okay. At this time. And if this is something you want to do, then all you need to do is scroll down, fill out this application here. It's considered a quick hire application, meaning it's very short. It takes you about 5 minutes or less to complete. And then you want to hit continue, and it'll walk you through. Also, take out time to go view all the other jobs that they have at this company too as well. This is job number 5. So let me know in the comment section which job that you're going to apply for. Now, job number 6 is with the company Influx Data. They're currently seeking executive assistant to work from home. And the first thing that I'm want to look at is how much I'm going to get paid. So the salary here, as you can see here, this is the salary that you'll get paid. And I verified it with hiring manager and they said it. So the salary is between 100K to 120 a year. That's around 48 to 57 a year. Okay. I'm sorry, $48 to 57 an hour. Let me repeat it. You'll be making 100K to 120K a year. So that is around $48 to $57 an hour. Okay. So you can always negotiate your salary at all times necessary. This is a great opportunity for you. So basically, what you're going to do is you're going to provide daily support to their CEO with a heavy focus on complex calendars. You're going to report to the chief people officer on the people operation team and manage operational duties such as WeWork and other vendor contract. You're going to also be planning and overseeing important meetings and events, both remote and in person, as well as you're going to be drafting and sending internal communication. Even though they say 3+ years of experience in an EA role still apply anyway, you just never know what can happen. Strong ethic with the ability to maintain confidential information, excellent written and verbal communication skills, and proficient with Google Workspace. And then these are bonus points. If you have this is a bonus point. If you don't worry about it. And if this is something you want to do, then make sure you go ahead and apply. This company will train you. All these jobs that I'm talking about, even if you have experience, or if you don't have experience, they're going to take you through some training. Okay. So if this is something you want to do, then make sure you go ahead and apply. All you need to do is scroll all the way down like I'm doing here. And you want to fill out everything to the best of your ability. Fill out everything to the best of your ability. And you're going to hit that submit application. Okay. So let me know in the comment section which job that you can apply for. Okay. So we're down to this job here. It is called B1 document. Okay. B1 document here. And they're currently seeking document control specialists to work from home. Even though it says all on site, I reached out to hiring manager. This position can be remote from, you can work Eastern Standard Time or CST time. Okay. So to give you a little bit of information about what you're going to be doing is you're going to process of all document types, including document change, notice, marketing materials, MFG support documents, maintenance document, change requests, protocols, and reports through the review approved process, upload attachment if needed, ensure final document meets the standards for document control before release. Okay. Now, I know that you want to know what the salary is, so that is what I'm going to go to. The salary for this position here is, when I scroll down, the salary for this job here is anywhere between 69,490 to 85,490 a year. I verified that with the hiring manager and they said yes. And that salary is between $33 to $41 an hour for this position here. Okay. And when we get a little bit more information about it, what you're going to be doing is you're going to generate in our revised quality system management procedures, and you're going to be scanning documents to be uploaded as attachment to the EQMS, scanning various document groups into company database for electronic storage and retrieval. Now, again, you're going to also proofread various documents to verify accuracy. And if this is something that you want to do, then make sure you go ahead and apply. Now, these type of jobs move very quickly, okay? These jobs do not last that long, so you need to go ahead and make a decision on which job that you can apply for before they're no longer available. Remember, I always reach out to all companies before I post them in any platforms or any social media platforms, just to make sure that all these jobs are legitimate and get my questions answered. According to hiring manager, they will train you regardless if you have experience or if you don't have experience. So make sure you have your resume optimized and tailored to each job that you're applying for, so it can help increase your chances of passing the applicant tracking system. Okay. So I gave you these jobs, and I'm praying that everybody get a job in 2024. And if this video has been helpful thus far, what I want you to do is hit that like button, as well as I want you to comment. I'm the type of YouTuber or type of person, when you leave a comment, I will respond back. Why? Because I'm trying to build a friendship relationship with you. And in order for me to do that, I do have to respond back. That is the correct way. You're more to me than just a number. You're my YouTube family, my YouTube friends. Subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to build a community where we can uplift and encourage one another on our job search and everyday life. And if you want to be a part of that ride, you have to subscribe to the channel. Okay. Also, share these videos on your social media platforms so more and more people can see what I have to offer each and every single day. Okay. I want to leave you some encouragement words. I know that in life, we face a lot of things. It seems like some people go through more things in life than other people. And I know that God has a plan for everybody's life. And when you go through things in life, God chose you because he know that you can handle things better than other people. And God is preparing you for something that is going to happen very great in your life. But he wants you to keep pushing, keep applying, don't give up, and don't disqualify yourself before you apply for these jobs. You got this. I know that in life, it's just like a roller coaster. One minute you up and the next minute you down. Sometimes we don't understand why bad things happen to good people and good things happen to bad people. And there's a reason behind a lot of things. And one day we're going to understand it by and by. But you cannot get disencouraged. You got to be encouraged. You got to encourage yourself because people are not going to encourage you. A lot of people love it when you go through trials and tribulations. People laugh at you. People talk about you. People are happy that you are struggling and living paycheck to paycheck. And I'm going to tell you, you got to get up and say, look, I'm not doing it for them. I'm doing it for God and I'm doing it for me. I want to stand up and I want to have multiple streams of income so I never fall short. Everybody been there. I used to live paycheck to paycheck, where when you go and ask people for $20, they will not give it to you. Or if you ask for them, they talk about you in your face and talk about you in front of people, trying to embarrass you. But I made in my mind, I said, God, I never want to go through that again. I don't never want to depend on anybody but you. And God just allow me to be able to make enough money where I won't struggle, where we can survive and won't live paycheck to paycheck. And see, you got to realize when you talk to God, you cannot say, God, just give me money. If you say, God, give me money, he can give you 1 cent, or he can give you $1. You got to be specific. You got to say, God, I want to make $10,000 a month. I want to make $60,000 a month. I want to make 800,000 a month. You got to tell God what you want. You got to go into details, because when you talk that way, it will come to fruition. Too many times people do it wrong where, hey, I want money. And God would give you exactly what you asked for. He would give you money, but it may be just only $20 or it may be $100. You need to say, God, I want to make enough money on these jobs where I can have money left over. I can build an account. I have $3,000 left over till I get paid again. That is how you have to speak. You have to talk to God like I'm talking to you. You got to tell him what you want, because he's your daddy. He will provide all of your needs according to his riches and glory, but you have to believe and you have to stand on your word, on his word. And I keep talking about, it's very important to surround yourself around people that is uplifting you and encouraging you. You do not need to be around people that is speaking death over you and draining the life out of you. Every time you go around them and you telling them your goals and they're just talking you out of your goals. A lot of people are talking out of doing things in life because they're listening to people, and the people that you're listening to, they have never accomplished anything in their life. They have never reached their goals. And just because they didn't reach their goals or accomplish anything in life, they want you to be the same way. And you cannot hang around those type of people. You have to choose your friends wisely. When God is taking you to the next level, your circles of friends are going to get small. Everybody's not going to be understanding why you're doing this, why you're doing that. And I say all the time is, if God wanted them to understand, he would have did a two-way conference call where he had you and that other person. But he had you because he's speaking into you, because he wants you to go out there and do what he asked you to do. Okay. And a lot of people are not going to understand why you're doing it this way. Okay. But you have to trust God and you have to trust the process. God do have a job out there for you, but you have to believe and you have to take action, because faith without works is dead. Too many times people procrastinate so much. And I keep saying, don't be a procrastinator, be a doer. Don't talk about it, be about it. A lot of people I know, they talk about things and say, I want to travel. I want to travel, but I'm going to wait till next year. And then 3 years or 4 years pass by, they have never traveled. You have to take action. You got to plan. If you want to travel, what do you got to do? You got to get up there and you got to decide what date that you're going to travel, where you're going to go, and go ahead and book it and take action today. And that's the same thing about these jobs. You got to stop talking about, I want a side hustle, I want multiple streams of income, but what are you doing to get there? Okay. If you want a job or if you want a side hustle, what do you have to do? You have to apply for these jobs. It has been done. I've already researched for you. I've done the hard work for you, but you have to go in here and say, look, which job that I want to apply for? What is it going to take for me to get this job, and start applying? And when you've done everything you can, optimize your resume, you tailor your resume to the job post, you're applying every single day, you're doing your part. All you can do is let go and let God. When things in your life that's overwhelming, because it happened to me too. I'm human just like you are. And when things happen in my life where it's overwhelming, I just say, God, I surrender. I have to let go and I have to let God. And when I do that, my burden is immediately lifted. And I put it in God's hand and he work it out. Miracles have happened each and every day in my life. Why? Because I say, God, I trust you. I let go and I'm going to let God. And that burden is lifted off of me, because when you have stress on you, it do more harm to you than hurt you. So you don't need that stress. God is saying, give your burdens to him and he will work it out for your good. People may not like you. People may not, believe in you, but God believes in you and I believe in you. You have this. It may seem like every time you're applying for a job, you're getting rejections and you're getting no, and you feel like you're overqualified and you're not getting a job. Just remember, your test is going to be a testimony. You're going to be able to tell people what you're going through, because people may not be going through what you're going through now, but once you pass your test, they're going to be going through it and they're going to want to talk to you about it. And you're going to be like, I went through the same thing that you're going through. This is what I suggest for you to do. Okay. We all go through a test. We all go through a storm of life. Some people go through more than others. And I feel that when you go through things in life, God has a really, really plan in your life that he's getting ready to bless you abundantly. And you have to believe. And sometimes we just don't understand. But again, we have to trust the process, y'all. Stop being a procrastinator and be a doer. Stop talking about it and be about it. Stop being on the sideline and get into game and play. And when I mean get in the game, apply for these jobs. Work hard. Hard work is going to pay off after a while. Good things come to those who wait. I feel that God answers in 3 ways: yes, no, and wait. And sometimes you got to wait. But during your waiting season, ask God to give you the strength to overcome it. And when you have to wait, you're going to say, Lord, thank you so much, because it was worth the wait. Anything that you do in life or anything that's worth having, you're going to have to put in the work. Like the saying says, what come easy won't last, and what lasts won't come easy. You're going to have to put in the work. You're going to have to put in the work, regardless of applying for jobs, starting a business, whatever the case may be. You're going to have to do your dues. Remember, God has you. I'm praying for you, and I'm praying with you. You got this. Surround yourself around people that's going to uplift you. Everybody cannot go with you when God is taking you to the next level. See, that's what we do wrong, is that everybody want to bring everybody on the boat with them, and your boat is sunken and you can't go to the destination that God has in store for you. Sometimes you got to go by yourself, and you're not by yourself. God is with you every step of the way, and you have to believe that, and you have to trust the process. Anytime I feel empty in my life, when I go up and I read the word of God, and it's just like vitamins. It really gives me energy to step out there and conquer the world. We all been there. Sometimes we be at our lows, but God is going to bring us to our highs, and you have to just believe, y'all. I've been praying for all of my subscribers, non-subscribers, whatever you're going through. I'm praying that God will supply all of your needs according to his riches and glory. But we have to believe. You have to believe. You have to trust the process, okay? So you got to keep pushing. Pushing means pray until something happens. Good things come to those who wait. You will find what you're seeking real soon. Don't give up. Giving up is not an option, okay? Don't give up. Stay in the race. You're almost at the finish line. Many blessings to each and every one of you, and I pray that whatever you desire in your heart, that it shall be given in the name of Jesus. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.